All right. What is up, everyone? I am Coney of the KOTPodcast, and this is KOTPodcast episode 8. I am your host, and this is my guest, Grumpy Drunken One. Say hello.
Hello, hello. How are all the sexy people out there?
So, for those of you that don't know him, tell us a little bit about yourself, Grumpy.
Well, obviously, Grumpy Drunken One. Been around the gaming scene for a long time, and by a long time, I mean since Atari. Show my age a little bit there. I started streaming about 3 months ago, actually, and I don't know. I mainly play Destiny. I've been known to throw in other games, eagerly anticipating Final Fantasy VII reboot.
Yeah, to continue.
I'm currently active duty in the Navy. I'm an electrician for the United States Navy. I've been doing this for 9 years. So for those that don't know, I have achieved the rank of E6.
Nice. Can you explain to me what that means?
Okay. It's different in every branch of the military. E6, I'm a first-class petty officer. I'm enlisted, but I have been promoted 5 times.
Oh, nice.
From E1 all the way to E6.
And how old are you?
I don't like to throw that out there, but all right.
Roughly, you can give a rough ballpark.
No, it's okay, because I know a lot of people that I game with. My son is actually the same age. I am 40.
Nice.
And I drink a lot, and I smoke, and I cuss.
As you should, you should,
Speaking of drinking.
Yeah. Oh, where are my manners? I will be right back. Hold on. You save that. Don't you do it.
And here it comes. He forgot to bring the beer, everybody. And Prometheus, I'm really glad you're feeling sexy. So to continue telling you about myself now that he's gone, I'm fabulous. I like to ride a unicorn to work. Drinking, smoking, cussing, and getting divorced are all requirements of the Navy.
All right.
Slancha.
Slasha? What? Wait, is it Salancha? What?
Slancha.
Sancha.
Slancha.
Slancha. All right. What are you sipping on there, anyways?
That is Tullamore Dew. The greatest of the Irish whiskeys.
All right.
And I am not sipping on it.
All right. So how'd you get into Destiny?
I found out, it was 3 years ago when Destiny was first announced by Bungie.
Right.
And I said at the time, I'm playing this game. I don't care about anything else. I loved Halo. Bungie was involved with it. Bungie had just gotten cut by Microsoft.
Yeah.
And my response was, I'm getting this game. I don't even care how good it is. I'm getting it just to try it. So, game came out right after I was in a really rough spot in life. And I wasn't going out a lot. I wasn't socializing with people because I couldn't be around people. It was too much for me to cope with, too much for me to deal with. But Destiny was different. I could talk to people, I could meet people, it was no big deal. And I can honestly say that the community in Destiny saved my life.
And it's not toxic like Call of Duty or any of those either.
No, not at all. Of course you've got, the idiots that like to run around and teabag when they're in last place on their fire team. And,
of course. You can't get away from that.
And things of that nature. But, you're going to get that in any FPS. It happened in Halo all the damn time.
Yeah.
But I started playing Destiny, started building up a group of people that I loved running with. We were running 3 to 20. Whoa. We were running 3 to 20 auto shutdown on the wireless headset.
Oh, okay.
We were running 3 to 20 raids a week, depending on who needed them.
Yeah, I was going to say with people that needed it or just for fun?
Well, it was basically, I would run it with a group of people because I needed the raids on all my characters.
Yeah.
And then people would just hit me up. Hey, dude, I haven't found anybody to run the raid with yet. Can you help me out? Of course, dude. I got a whole group of people here that we love doing this stuff.
Right.
And so that's, raids were my thing. PvE was where it was at. I just recently, like in the past 2 months, started playing a lot more PvP.
Okay. Nice.
For me, prior to all of year one, it was all strikes, nightfalls, raids. That's all that mattered. I didn't run PvP. I didn't do trials. I didn't do any of that. So I've taken all that, and here in year 2, I'm running it a lot more.
Nice. Here's a year two, a KOTPodcast staple here. We're going to talk about getting good, and seeing as you're getting into the PvP now, you've got something to talk about.
Well,
1 to 3 things that you want to work on in the Crucible or Destiny in general to get better.
I'm going to hate myself for doing it, but I need to get better with a shotgun.
All right. Now, what kind of shotgunning? Because there's a lot of different types of shotgunning.
I am not going to be the crouch around the corner shotgunner.
Okay. Are you going to be the circle shotgunner, or the slide shotgunner?
I've done the slide shotgunning, the run shotgunning.
Have you done the air shotty?
Yes, I have.
Oh, that one's dirty. One's dirty.
Well, when you combine it with running up on a group of 2 or 3 guys with a shoulder charge, it's a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah. Have you done it with, what's the shield? Juggernaut.
I do not run Juggernaut. I refuse to.
Yeah, I can't. It feels cheating. It feels like it's cheating.
I cannot run a Titan without shoulder charge. I cannot run a Striker Titan without shoulder charge. That's just all there is to it.
Right.
So
yeah. So what else? Getting better with a shotgun. What else?
The other 2 are really simple. I need to spend more time on my Warlock and Hunter and just get better at using them. They're fully leveled. I just don't use them to the fullest of their potential.
What? Do you have an Ace of Spades?
Nope.
Oh, you need to get an Ace of Spades. That's my baby on my Hunter. I take off my last word. I take off my last word and put that thing on, man. It is so dirty.
Now, you bring up the last word. Now, all of year 1, there was a weapon, I should say, that we referred to as the crutch. Can you guess what that was?
The last word.
No, it was the Gallahorn.
Oh, well.
Because people would, I can't run a raid with you. You don't have a Gallahorn.
Yeah.
Screw you, dude. I've got the truth. It's just as good.
Well, debatable, but...
Larger blast radius. I was getting more multi-kills with the truth than most of the people.
Well, it depends on what you use it for. If you use it in Crucible, the truth is way better.
Year 2, the one thing that I've noticed is the last word has become the crutch.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to rock the last word sniper, last word shoddy. I haven't seen anybody do the last word fusion.
I've done that. It is, oh my gosh, it is unbelievably fun.
You are a dirty human being.
Oh my gosh, the vacancy with the last word should not be allowed. That is just so dirty. I voop kids from like 30 yards away, and then I'm just last wording them. It's dirty. It's dirty.
Dirty as my longbow.
Yeah.
Anything that I can get double downs on one shot because they happen to be lined up.
Oh.
That's dirty.
Yeah.
And that's the one thing, because I hated shotgunners. I hated shotgunning, so I really focused on getting good with my sniper.
All right.
So now I need to shift over, and now that I'm decent with the sniper, I need to start working on that shotgun.
By the way, chat, this is the time where if you wanted to know anything about Grumpy, this is the time to ask.
He doesn't hide anything.
No, but now's the time when you're sure to answer it to the fullest of extent. Because you're not sitting there looking at PvP. You're looking at me answering the questions. So
I'm looking at you, I'm looking at chat, because let's face it. I mean, okay, you're mad pretty and all, but you're not a whole lot to look at.
All right. So, what is your favorite raid?
Oh, Vault of Glass.
Vault of Glass? I mean, it's
hands down.
that's pretty much the classic answer.
No, it is the best raid in the game. It is the best put together. It is the most challenging raid that there is. Early on, there were so many different ways to cheat at it. Me and the group that I was running with, we never did the cheats.
No, yeah.
We would not knock the Templar off the map using grenades. We did not grenade spam Atheon to knock him off the map. We did it straight up every time.
Nice.
So that was definitely something to be proud of.
Yeah.
Crota we cheesed the hell out of.
Well, yeah, it was Crota. I mean, he cheesed us quite a few times, running down the sides and stuff.
Oh, God, when he chased us into the crystal room.
Oh, gosh. I've seen those, and it's just like, what are you doing? Like,
you're not supposed to through that
You
door.
don't even belong here.
Oh, I don't know if you've seen the movie Aliens, but I've definitely had some Aliens moments. You know, game over, man! Game over!
Yeah. Those, Crota was mean. He would not abide by the rules.
Crota said fuck rules.
All right, here's another staple of the podcast. Cake or cookies?
A cookie cake?
Can you do that?
Yeah.
I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah. That is done. Chocolate chip cookie cake? You've never had that? You're missing out on life.
What?
That's a mouthgasm.
It sounds like it.
Oh, the Offspring came back.
I saw that. Did you name her after the band, or?
No. I'm referring to her as the Offspring, so as not to put her name out on the interwebs. She actually was named after the most beautiful thing I could think of.
I'm pretty good at guessing what you do on things, so I'm not gonna try guessing this time.
You're not gonna be able to figure that one out. You're really not.
Hello. All right, so let's talk about the patch now. What do you think about the Firebolts getting rebuffed? I know you were messing with them earlier, but
yeah,
what do you think about
it? I think it's gonna be great for PvP because it does get really old seeing scatter grenade after scatter grenade after scatter grenade. Granted, it did force a lot of Warlock runners to shift over and start using their Stormcaller a little bit, but in threes, that's not really a good bet. The Firebolt was perfect for threes because if somebody tagged him and he went around, if you tag somebody and they try to hide around the corner to get their health back, quick Firebolt and they're done.
Yeah.
And granted, you could still do that, but this way you can track how far they're trying to run and let your teammates know because you're seeing that damage over time.
Yeah. Well, it still does the same length, doesn't it? Or is it?
It does this, but you weren't able to track because they weren't taking damage over time. You didn't have that little damage counter popping up, even when they were running away behind a wall.
True. So, do you feel it was justified, or that it was kind of Bungie being Bungie?
I think Bungie didn't need to nerf it in the first place.
Really?
I think it was a case of if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Maybe drop down the amount of DOT.
Yeah,
but
because people were really upset over that. Throw Firebolt, tap them once, walk away. With anything.
There's a way around that. You run a hunter, you shade step. You see the Firebolt incoming, you know they're throwing Firebolts, you shade step away, you don't get tagged by the Firebolt. You don't get the DOT.
Yeah, but not everyone can Firebolt can shade step like my Warlock or my Titan.
Okay. The alternative to that is like with my Titan, I have increased armor, increased defense against solar damage.
I do too, but
and I can run that on my
I'll be like one shot.
But you're not going to burn out. You're not going to die, and you still won't because Rick DeVenter. I don't know if you saw him in chat earlier.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
You want to talk about a knowledgeable player when it comes to what damage does what. He actually did the math on it, and out of the 200 damage it's needed to kill somebody,
Yeah.
it's only doing total burn time, and you don't hit him with anything else, 125 damage now. That's not even going to take you down to one shot. You still got a two shot.
Well, it used to.
Yeah, it doesn't anymore. So you still have to go and actually, chase them a little bit. But you've got a window now that is back where they are not full health. They don't have their over shield.
All right. So you do a lot of, I want to say, charity streams, or was it just a one-time thing?
I haven't been invited to do others, and if I do get invited, I probably will do them because I think charity work is important. I mean, I'm in the Navy. We do a lot of charity work.
Yeah.
But in that instance, that was a friend of mine that had
tell us about it. Tell us about what you did.
Okay. Like 551 Ninjas is an amazing person. Bree is incredible. And when I found out that her family needed help because Jeffafa had become unemployed, their savings had been spent feeding the kids and keeping the lights on, they did the hardest thing that anybody can do in this day and age, and that was ask for help. Yeah. It wasn't really put out there a lot that they were asking for help. So I got a bunch of my friends and a bunch of fellow streamers, and we all got together and we said, you know what? For this entire weekend, a 96-hour window, it was a Thursday to Sunday, every donation that is made to our streams is going to them.
Yeah. And it was you guys raised how much? It was several hundred.
My stream, I don't know the totals from the other streams. I do know I was able to track what was being donated directly to their GoFundMe, and I know what was donated to my stream on their behalf. And just from me alone, I know there was $250 that they got. And I know it's not much, but I also know that every little thing counts. From the other 5 streamers that were involved, I know that Rick DeVenner, who got himself involved and was doing actual trials carries for donations, he was having everybody donate to my stream or directly to the GoFundMe.
Yeah.
I think there was another $150, $200 out of that.
Really?
Yes.
Nice.
So
I knew it was in total. It was several hundred.
I don't know what Lunar ended up putting up because Lunar Lee said he was going to do the same thing, and like I said, there were a few others that I have not heard back from as to what the final totals were. But it felt really good to be able to help them out.
Of course.
I've been in that situation. I didn't have somebody to help me out, and it literally destroyed my family. So to be able to help out like that really meant a lot.
So let's start talking about what you like in this game. What is your favorite class? And I kind of already know the answer, but I'll bet some of the audience doesn't.
It's my Striker.
Yeah.
Hands down. The Striker Titan has always been just incredibly OP. And I think that when Bungie upgraded the range and damage of the Fist of Havoc and the damage and duration of the lightning grenades, that was just kind of a, hey, we're sorry that we screwed up the Sunbreaker so bad. But it doesn't matter which subclass you're running with a Titan. They are always just incredibly OP. The fact that I can throw up a bubble with weapons of light and start one-shotting people with a sniper.
Yeah.
Or I can, or if I throw on Blessing, my teammates can pop in and out of the bubble, and they're not going to just get destroyed. And they run right back into the bubble, and their Blessing is right back. Or even Armor, where I've been known to throw Armor of Light on, stand inside my bubble with a shotgun or a sword, and just welcome to Thunderdome, bitches.
Yeah, I was say, do you ever fun police it or?
Yes, I actually had the ultimate fun police group where we went in with 3 defenders and 3 night stalkers.
Nice. Oh my gosh.
All the night stalkers were running Black Hole.
Oh my gosh, I can only
instead
imagine.
Of Quiver. We would go to wherever Heavy was going to spawn in, and we would start just bubble after bubble after bubble. As soon as a defender got a bubble, they threw a new one up to keep generating orbs. And, when all three Titans are running the Armamentarium, double suppression grenades, people were not getting near us with a super. I got so much hate mail for that.
I can believe it. We did it one time for Clan Wars, and it was generating orbs was a modifier that gave you more points in Clan Wars, and we oh my gosh, I think I made like 20 orbs of light in like 5 minutes. It was ridiculous.
We've also done the Crest of Alpha Loopy so that your bubble makes more orbs, and just in case there was a Nova Bomb coming in or a Golden Gun, you'd throw on the perk to have your bubble taking damage generates orbs. And there were just so many tethers everywhere, so many bubbles.
Oh, that'd be glorious.
I actually on the YouTube channel for Grumpy Drunken One have one of the mercies that we got.
You mercied with that?
Oh, I think I've gotten 8 mercies in Mayhem Clash.
Oh,
with that build.
Was it? It was Mayhem Clash you were doing this?
It was Mayhem Clash. We went in as the Fun Police and we mercied.
Oh, that's hilarious. That is hilarious.
The reason we wait for Mayhem Clash is because what's the point of going into Mayhem Clash? Get your super more, right?
Yeah.
But you've got the other team specifically built to deny you the use of your super.
Yeah.
That was where all the hate mail came from. That's where all the salt was from.
I can imagine. So you've got a pretty good community going.
We're trying. We're growing.
What kind of people do you look for in to join your community?
Anybody can join the community.
But I mean, what kind of people do you want in the community? Like, what kind of people don't you want in the community?
I want people that are familiar with that neighborhood bar, that family atmosphere feeling. When you come into the pub, I kind of want it to be like your norm. You're walking into Cheers. Okay? I want everybody to be greeting everybody. I want lots of interaction between people in chat. Because when I'm doing PvP, a lot of times I can get very into the match if it's really intense and I'm not paying attention to chat. I don't have mods at the pub. I have bouncers. There we go.
Yeah.
Is that better? I don't know what just happened, but
I don't know.
It just happened.
It was weird.
But so I want my chat to be very interactive with each other, not just communicating with me. And that's one thing that everybody's really gotten behind.
Yeah.
Is that they're all not just interacting with me, and I try and answer questions that are directed at me, and when I see them highlighted and come up, I do try and respond. But I want everybody to kick back, enjoy the music, hang out with each other.
And you play good music. You play some good music.
Thank you.
For those of you that don't know, he plays Sandstorm, and for those of you that don't know what Sandstorm is, it's the song where it goes. Yeah, no, it gets lit.
Okay,
it's lit.
we have a lot of fun just with the music in general, because I so many times see in chat pop up a chat. Oh my God, this song! I haven't heard this in forever. And that's the point of that playlist that I put together with YouTube. Is it's simply titled "Music You Forgot You Loved."
It's spot on too. It's like, what's this song called? Shoot! Oh man, I love this song. Like I can't think of it, and it's spot on.
And I'm always expanding the playlist, and I share the link to the playlist whenever anybody asks, and anybody's welcome to listen to it on YouTube while they're at work or whatever they're doing all the time. And if they've got suggestions for things to add, I mean, I'm not perfect. I know I'm not.
Well, that's for sure.
Well, hey, look, as my grandfather once said, there was only ever one perfect man in this world, and they nailed him to a tree. I don't want to be perfect.
So why don't you tell us about you and Guardian Radio, and then we'll work on to Angry Iceberg.
Okay, I didn't make it onto Guardian Radio, but I did get the streamer in the spotlight last week. I was rarity for streamer in the spotlight, because usually they want somebody that's been on Twitch actively streaming for about 6 months or so. but I've had Evil Aura come over. I've had Guardian Outpost hanging out, and I didn't even know they were there. I've had Papa Nick Fresh in the pub and a few others.
Yeah, yeah.
And they all, I guess, from what I understand and from what they've explained to me, they loved what I was putting together. I was not, even though I'm a potato streamer broadcasting from my PlayStation because my computer just cannot handle streaming right now.
Yeah.
I'll get there eventually. What I was putting out there, they really liked and they were impressed with, and that's why Guardian Outpost had me on Streamer in the Spotlight, and I hadn't even been active for a full 3 months yet.
Well, guess what? You're going to be added to the Knights of the Phoenix Twitch list. So whenever you come on and active in our Slack chat, you will pop up, and all the Knights, 150 of them, are gonna see that. And so we've interviewed Nick, we've interviewed Handsome Dragon, and we've interviewed T-Bear80, and every time it comes up, we say go raid them, and a bunch of Knights will pop in their streams and stuff.
Oh wow!
So you're next, bud. You expect it when you start seeing KOTP raid. That's what's going on.
You know what? Wow. And then that'll be awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you. I don't know what to say about that. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem, man. You're great for the community. Like you like what you did with Ninja. Like, Papa Nick showed me into your stream, and I just thought it was great. I was like, dude, we got to get this guy on at some point, you know? Like, and for those of you that were expecting Belle to be on tonight, Belle's ghost is doing a really shitty job right now and not keeping her at full health. So she is sick tonight. Hopefully she regens health by next week, and we'll have her on then.
She's still waiting for the ghost to unlock the door.
Yeah, jeez. She got the raw deal when it came to ghosts. So let me tell you.
But you asked about Iceberg.
Yeah, tell us about Iceberg.
Okay,
Angry Iceberg, who's partnered now.
He is partnered, and I was so happy to see that. It really is what it boils down to is the first 4 channels I actually followed.
Really?
Yes. The first one was my friend Lunar Lee. Mm-hmm. And then while I'm hanging out in Lunar's chat, who I mod for, this guy showed up, and Lunar just freaked out because Evil Aura is here. And so he starts talking up Aura, so I went ahead and I dropped Aura follow.
Yeah.
Then I start watching Aura. And then Aura starts talking about Outpost. So I dropped
one
Outpost
thing leads to another, you know?
And I'm hanging out in chat with Outpost, and he starts talking about the network, and there's this guy, Angry Iceberg, and I don't just drop follows at random. I actually go to see if I can enjoy what somebody's doing.
Yeah.
And I went into Iceberg's chat, and there's this giant bearded disembodied head.
Yeah.
Who is just having a blast.
Yeah.
And I loved it, and I had to drop a follow for him. I really did. I was so impressed with what he was doing, and the fact that he was doing raid carries, which I respect a lot, because when you've got raid virgins in there, it can be difficult, especially when they're under-leveled. And I've seen him take under-leveled people through raids, and super impressed just the way he explains things and has the patience to break them down, and the fact that he stays positive. Yeah, we just had to wipe again, but it's okay because we got further that time.
Yeah.
You know, that's really impressive. And so I started hanging out in his chat, and when I was throwing down hosts, you know, every morning I host Guardian Outpost. First thing I do when I wake up, I fire up the computer, I get dressed, I host GO, I get some coffee, I start talking in chat. And then in the evenings, I try and be involved in Angry Iceberg's chat. Angry Iceberg was the very first raid for the pub. They called it the Angry Nards raid. It was when Princess Nards and Angry Iceberg were doing a drunk raid, And when they got done, Iceberg told Nards, pick the person we're going to raid. And Nards said, we're raiding Grumpy. And they came over. It was my first month of streaming. I went from 5 people watching my channel to over 50 people watching.
Nice.
Um,
I'm
blew
still
my
waiting
mind.
on that. I'm still waiting on that
got-
moment, you know?
I got about 30 brand new, all new follows out of that, and I'm thinking that some of the people were like me, is they want to make sure it's a consistent thing, and they'll drop that follow when they think that they're really going to enjoy what's going on. So, and that's turned out to be a fact lately. I've been growing by about 100 new friends, as Guardian Outpost likes to put it, a month.
Nice.
So I recently, to thank him, sent Angry Iceberg a bottle of whiskey that is only made here in California.
Oh, yeah, that one. You're going to have to send me one of those, just so I can show that to people.
It is called Cold Cock Whiskey. And he got that, and it was right after my streamer in the spotlight that he got his stream team, the Major Ragers stream team, approved.
Nice.
And when he got that approved, he started, who do I want? He started, asking people, who do we want in the stream team? He knew a few people that he got in right away. Some of the people that are in there are like, I believe it's Ming Lang, Princess Nards is part of it.
Yeah. You're part of it, though.
So they're at Legendary Ladman. And then all of a sudden, my boy Nico, and Nico's family is really what that boils down to. Nico is freaking family. And he hit me up in chat, dude, Iceberg's talking about you. You need to get over there. Like, dude, I'm in the middle of a stream. He goes, no, dude, you need to be over here now.
No!
So I jump over and, just jump into chat. Hey, what's up, Iceberg? I hear you're talking shit about me. He goes, no, I'm not talking shit. I want you in the Major Ragers. It's like, well, dude, I'm already in a clan. He goes, no, my stream team.
Nice.
I'm like, oh, hell yes. I think I was like the somewhere between the 5th and the 8th person that he added to the Major Ragers.
Dude, that's awesome.
And since that moment, I've been streaming Major Ragers since, and it's been a huge boost for me, and I cannot thank him enough for that.
Yeah.
Every day, he's getting messages from me, whether it's on Discord or whatnot, or in the Major Rager chat room on his Discord. Thank you so much for letting me be part of this.
Dude, yeah. What? You were part of another group, aren't you?
Okay, so there's 2 unofficial stream teams that I am a part of. One of them is my very own Pub Crawl, which
Food.
There's this cat named Coney.
Who's that?
That is part of the
Who's
Pub
that?
Crawl.
Who's that?
Yeah.
He sounds hot.
That was. Oh, he's fabulous, sweetie.
He's fabulous.
But
who was it the other day that was saying fabulous and stuff in your stream? There was someone the other day that was just like, you look, or maybe it was Iceberg, but it was, they kept saying fabulous and stuff, and I was losing it.
Wouldn't surprise me if that was Iceberg.
It was, I think it was, I think it was Lady Rat or something, and he was like, she is fabulous.
Lady Rattles. Yeah.
Man, it was hilarious.
That is definitely something Lady Rattles would drop in a chat. Now, with everything that's going on, my girl Rec, 1568. Rec has also started up a group, an unofficial stream team called The Block that I'm also a part of. So Rec's Rec is part of the Pub Crawl. She's also on The Block. And we both have kind of the same concept for what we're doing, is we want to develop that family atmosphere.
Yeah.
And that's one of the reasons that always doing multi-streams with Rec.
Yeah.
Always doing multi-streams with Ming and Geek and Gamer, and we're all growing streamers. We're all, starting out. I got to help, I'm not going to say who it was, but using a multi, I got to help somebody break that 100 barrier.
Nice.
So it was, those multis work out really well. I heard an interview yesterday where they were like, look, when you're doing multis, don't try and fight outside your weight class. Me, I'm not going to do a multi-stream with Angry Iceberg. I'm not in that weight class. I'm not anywhere near that weight class.
Yeah.
I actually wouldn't do a multi with Evil Aura unless he invited me to do a multi with him.
Yeah.
Because let's face it, Aura is out of my weight class at this time.
Yeah.
I have done multis with Legendary Landman because he and I were. I don't have as many follows as Landman does.
But you get the views. Yeah, but you get the views.
But I get the repeat viewers, and I'm able to throw down the viewership similar to, not quite on the level, but he's at the top end of our weight class, and I'm still kind of near the bottom end of our weight class. But we spent an entire night running a multi and running doubles together.
Nice.
Oh my goodness, was that so much fun. I love running with Ladman.
Doubles
the
are
dude
so
is a
much
trip.
fun.
Well, no, just running with Ladman. The dude is such a trip to run with. And I do believe tomorrow night we have a drunken raid going on with myself,
Nice.
Ladman, Hito, and I cannot remember because I was so drunk when they invited me. But we're basically
that's the name,
We're gonna have 6 streamers, all drinking and doing a raid.
Nice.
Soon
I'll be joining you guys.
It is going to be one of two things. It is either going to be glorious or it is going to be a train wreck.
Either way, it's going to be, it's like clickbait basically.
So that's going to be just a bit too much fun, and I cannot wait to do it. I cannot wait to stream it. I'm going to have to let the offspring, both of them, know that, hey guys, tonight is not a night you can come in while I'm streaming. Because, I think my son could handle it. I mean, him being 18 and all.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I want to expose my daughter to that. I know you heard earlier somebody had said something about my daughter, and I went total overprotective dad.
Oh, that was pretty funny. You were like, what'd you say? Like,
yeah.
Excuse me, sir.
No, there wasn't even
sir.
No, he didn't even rate a sir on
you
that.
Mother. That is basically how it went.
I believe I told him that I would castrate him with my bare hands.
Yeah. That was pretty funny.
So, I'm very protective over my daughter. My son, when he was very young, started getting him into martial arts. I know he can handle himself.
Yeah.
So, and he's a better gamer than I am. He's just not a very social person.
Does he stream?
No, he does not. But we do play Borderlands, and we've done split screen Borderlands while I was streaming.
Nice.
And he's gotten involved in chat, and he had a lot of fun doing it, and I'm looking forward to doing it with him again very soon.
Hold on. Hey guys, so Discord shut down on us, and I couldn't hear him, but I could see his lips moving in Skype. So that's what's going on there. But yeah, so thanks again, Grumpy, for coming on, and just enjoy the rest of the podcast. It's just really brief. Yeah. Well, let's go ahead and call it then. Thanks again, Grumpy, for being on.
It's no worries, Coney. It's no worries. I'm sorry that.
So thanks again, Grumpy, for being on.
No worries, man.
I'll catch you later, Grumpy.
All right. Be good, guys.
Thanks everyone for showing up. It was a little rough. It was a little rough starting out, but it was a good time. If you haven't yet, be sure to go follow, like. You can't subscribe, I don't think, or you can subscribe to to his page. That was your... Well, that's all, folks. Thanks for showing up. We will be back next week with Bell Bunny, the founder, leader of Dames of Destiny and Safe Gaming, as well as, apparently, which I didn't know this at the time, a co-host of Guardian Radio. So be sure to tune in next week. And with that, have a good night.